Go.
What's up? What's up? What's up? I'd like to welcome you to the Two Ninja Kickback. I'm your host with the most camo, the man-o, kicking it with my co-host.
Oh, two-tone phone. I keep fucking up. Not two-tone phone. What the fuck? It's tone with the two phones. Or I guess I don't know. I'm fucking up. I'm high. Excuse
Already,
me.
my man Two Stone Tone is in the building.
Yeah, two stone tone. That's there we go. There we go. Or Sylvester Still Stone. You feel me? That's
I
the new
like
one right
that.
there.
Yeah, since we adding, I'm gonna be the great Cambino too, man. I like that.
Oh, I like. All right, bet.
I'm gonna catch up with
Oh,
you.
what about Ashton Kushner?
I like that too. We'd like to welcome you to the Two Ninja Kickback. Go ahead and drop down in the comment section below what you're smoking on. I got a little bit of that ice cream, and this shit is nice.
That's beautiful.
Tone, what you smoking, baby? Holla at me.
Some Skywalker OG inside one blunt, rolled in a backwood, and then I got some Mars Avengers OG. You feel me? Rolled up in another backwood. So.
Drop down in the comment section below what you guys smoking on. Tone, how'd your week go, buddy?
Due to certain
All this
situations with this
bullshit.
whole coronavirus
get
shit,
into
you
that
feel
shit.
me?
Fuck
Like,
all of that shit, bruh. We ain't gonna
work was
drag
a
it down.
hassle, but I ain't gonna lie, like man, I dragged for real, man. It didn't really slow me down for real. You feel me? Like
That's what's
to
up.
be honest, this whole quarantine shit, I'm a fucking introvert at heart, so like. Me staying in the house and staying away from people is like right up my motherfucking alley anyway, you feel me? So this shit ain't even affect me, my nigga.
Hell yeah, I feel it. I know we were talking off mic about the whole fighting game video that just dropped recently. You was kind of informing me a little bit about what had happened, and so break it down again.
Oh, basically shouts out to the nigga Ninja Killer and Sonic Fox, you feel me? Both these motherfuckers put their fucking like extreme like fucking poker faces on like when it came to this Mortal Kombat tournament shit. Like I'm not really heavy into Mortal Kombat, but I enjoy watching other people like play this shit. This is one game that I can actually sit back and just actually watch people play, you feel me?
Nah, I totally
But like
understand.
actually yeah, but like actually just saying like these two gods actually go at it. A god versus a demigod. Let me say that, you feel me? And just watching Ninja Killer actually apply pressure on motherfucking Sonic Fox was unbelievable. And he showed like you can actually make a god bleed, my nigga. And
Yeah,
I just want
you were
I just
telling me
want
that
that
it
nigga
was
to
like
know.
a
Yeah,
generational gap thing too between
it,
them.
it it is. I think it is like in a sense like when it comes down to it, like when it comes to the generation of game and like how I like to look at it, like we're the third tier like generation. You feel me? We came in when like consoles were somewhat refined and shit like that. When we started getting our steps into shit, you feel me? And it's just like the next generation, these little motherfuckers are proving it, yo. Like I can even call back to my nephew coming for my neck in UFC. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's just these little niggas is coming to all my OGs out here, yo, and like niggas gotta apply pressure like
Ain't
how
it?
we did our uncle's show.
Ain't it funny that how like niggas started their console career on a 360? Can you imagine? Like these little niggas is
Yeah, yo,
spoiled,
it's
bruh.
wild, bro. Like for me, my console career was on the NES,
You feel
and,
me?
and you feel me? Just stupid shit like that. The 64, motherfucking Super Nintendo. You feel me? Genesis, nigga. I had a Atari
You
Jaguar.
heard? Yo, I remember my cousin brought a Jaguar in the house, bro. I'm like, what the fuck
My
is this?
nigga, my nigga.
We
I
was
was just
on it
looking at
though.
this shit.
Sega Saturn, Dreamcast.
Oh
These
my
little niggas don't know
god.
nothing,
Oh my
man.
god. The gems that the Dreamcast will later fucking produce, yo.
I want one. I
Gaming.
want a Dreamcast now. I know everybody reaching back grabbing the
I
64s,
still
man.
got one,
I
but I
want to
don't got
get
the
one, yo.
cords for one. I
I
don't got the
want to get
fucking
one,
cords
bro.
no more.
That's gonna be the next wave. Everybody buying 64s. Everybody gotta grab Dreamcast, and then we can just burn CDs and play our own games. Allegedly,
Nigga, what?
allegedly,
Yo.
allegedly.
Oh yeah, we can't put the
Allegedly.
plug out. Allegedly, since I'm glad you said that because since Resident Evil 3 is coming out in a couple days, I'm glad you dropped that gem because my
Yeah.
fifth grade teacher, her boyfriend used to burn copies of video games back in the fucking day, and you feel me? This nigga was the coolest nigga alive. And when he found out I had a Dreamcast, he burned me a copy of Resident Evil 3 and
Slim.
Resident Evil Code Veronica.
I remember I was staying with my mom for a little bit out Pimlico. And I
Mm-hmm.
like she was staying like the basement of this house and shit. So I like go through the house and everything. And my nigga, I found a Dreamcast, and the lady let me keep it. bruh, I'm going through the boxes. I just find stacks and stacks of just burnt games. I'm looking at these
Yes,
games.
yo.
I'm like Capcom versus. I'm like, what is this? I put it in the system and I'm playing these games. I'm like, yo, you can burn games with a Dreamcast. That
Yes,
it
yo.
blew my mind. And it was a regular CD-ROM CD. I'm like, it's
Yes,
nothing
yo.
extra
Like,
to it.
it was a mixtape CD, yo, and you just
Yeah.
been looking at this shit like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Marvel versus Capcom.
Yo,
Pop
I
that shit
had
in.
every game on the Dreamcast that released. Every single game that came out, I
I
had
can
it.
believe it.
I
I
had
can
every single
believe it.
one. I'm like, I
I
done
think that's why the
came
Dreamcast went
up,
under, yo.
bruh.
Like piracy on the
Yeah.
Dreamcast just kind of killed it, yo.
Sega dropped that ball, boy, but they had some good titles on there too. You see, like soon as they went under, everybody plucked their titles. They was like, give me that, give me that, give me that. I'll take that. Let me get this IP. Yeah, like niggas was busting Sega down, yo. Oh man, but yeah, I
Sega
was
was
telling you
community
that.
pussy.
Yeah, don't do that, yo. Sega had a rich history, and I like. You remember the
They
Sega
had a rich
Genesis?
history.
You remember the Sega
Nigga,
Genesis?
what? Yes.
You remember Sonic? Okay. Sonic and Knuckles,
I'm
you
just
remember
saying.
that? Yeah.
Nigga,
Sonic
I'm
was a
just
heavy
saying.
hitter, yo. They was slapping
But
Mario
after a
around for
while,
a
yo,
little
them
bit,
niggas
yo.
became community pussy. Like Mario took
I
them
don't know
niggas
what
under
happened, yo.
inside their Olympic
Yeah,
show.
I don't know
You
what
feel
happened.
me?
I don't know what happened with Sega, yo. I guess the Sega Saturn had flopped, so they had to eat that. And then all the IPs that they had came out with had flopped, so they had to eat that. And then the company just like, all right, man, look, who trying to buy this, yo? Like, we gotta get some money flowing in here. That
Man,
piracy shit that killed them. Oh my god, they had 2K first, yo. Like they
yeah.
had 2K first. Man, can you imagine having to buy a system just to play 2K? Can you imagine how many customers they would have fucking obtained? How many niggas play 2K now, yo? Boy. But yeah, I think I was also telling you that and some better news, just like not the shit on Sega like that. So it's official, man. We can get excited. I thoroughly believe that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is coming, fellas. It's time to get excited. Recently, Blizzard just announced over in South Korea that they went on ahead and they registered the Call of Duty titles and everything. So if they registered it, I feel like it has to be coming soon. Back in February of this year, they actually registered. I know recently they were also saying that the next Call of Duty title is allegedly supposed to be a Black Ops game or something like that, maybe. I don't know if they're going to package that together like they did with the previous one, but I think Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 can kind of stand on its own. They can probably just release that on its own. What do you think?
As an HD, right? Or
Yeah, it's a remastered title. Yeah, of course. I think you can
as a
already play
remastered title,
Yeah, it's remastered.
bro. HD remastered with
Yes.
some of the like with some of the key mechanics that like the new one has. I can actually see this actually like popping off. It
If
can
they-
actually become this brand new like its own shooter and what.
If they oh man, can you imagine if they took some of the mechanics from this new one and put it on 2?
Oh my god, the shit would be filthy. It would be filthy, bro.
They gotta address the noob tubes though. Like they have to address
Nah,
that.
nah.
They
keep
gotta
them the
don't
same.
stop.
Keep
They
them the
have to,
same.
bruh. They
You
have to.
you forget who you talking to. You
Yeah,
talking
I
to
know
the nigga
you a
that called the
greaseball,
nuke.
yo. Like, I
Yeah,
know
you talking to a nigga that called the nuke using one man army and YouTubes, my
Man,
nigga.
you know how many kids you got in trouble that day? Like I'm sure motherfuckers was in their house punching they ceiling.
You know
Like,
how many adults I got in trouble that day,
Yo,
bro.
like
Fuck
it was,
that.
it's
I was
a
reporting
science to it. I
niggas.
respect you, bro. Like you had the line, you know, with the power line. You start the game off with a 6-man. You like, okay. It's so much to
It's
that
a
shit.
sick science.
Uh-huh.
To be able to shoot a noob tube from the opposite direction
now we
and
talking
knowing which
community
way it's
shit.
gonna
Now
come
we talking community
across
shit.
the real shit, yo. It's a science to that shit.
It
Yo.
is,
Niggas
it
used to
is.
throw tomahawks from the opposite way in of the map and it will come back and ricochet and hit a nigga in the back of the head and their spawn. It will be stupid shit like that, yo. Like
That's how bored we were. We would like that. Like if anybody's listening, if we got a younger audience in here, like we had mastered Call of Duty so much. I guess the community. That's how wild trick shot and then all that shit came about. Like niggas was just like, what the fuck? What else can we do? Niggas was jumping off a crane, spinning around, trying to get you with one sniper bullet. Like why?
oh my god.
You think that
No, I mean,
community is gonna
niggas
come back
choked
to the
and search
game
and
though?
destroyed. I don't know, man. Like, cause
Like,
when
are
you
they
looking,
still
like,
out there?
it's still some trick shotters out there and shit, but
Really?
like to be honest, like how I'm looking at this new Call of Duty, it eliminated all of that. There's no time for that shit. You feel me?
They kind of slowed the sniper rifles down. Like you remember the sniper rifles on MW2 were super quick.
Super God. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
like
like
niggas was running around with sniper rifles. Like they was assault rifles. You getting barrel stuff. You
the
getting quick scope. You
motherfucking
getting everything.
yeah,
All
the
types of
50
work.
cal and the fucking intervention was like the niggas' worst dream on Call of Duty 2. I mean Modern Warfare 2.
And especially if you came in on your try hard shit, then niggas got
Oh
real
my
mad at
God.
you. Like, who is this
Nigga,
guy?
what?
Like, why is he doing this?
I remember our friend Gerald and shit, my nigga, like back in the day when he was on that shit. You
I was
feel
just looking
me?
at his montage. Like that nigga, he was on that shit heavy.
Yeah.
Kudos to him. Kudos to him. Like, for real. Like, if that whole community comes back, I think it'll breathe a whole different type of life in the Call of Duty, yo.
To be honest, I don't want that community to come
Nah,
back.
me neither.
They can stay with it yet.
We was a part of that community though, so you can't do that. Well, I don't know if you was. I know I definitely got a sniping montage
I
out there
I
somewhere.
was somewhat a part of it, you feel me? But like
You was the
I wouldn't
demigod.
say
You was the one running around the YouTube.
yeah,
Fucking
pretty
niggas
much.
clips up and shit, dickhead. We hated you. Riot
YouTubes and
shields, all types
shotguns,
of
my
crazy
nigga.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
what are you doing,
See,
bro?
I was the bane. I was the bane of everybody's existence, my nigga. I started a trend on Modern Warfare 3, you feel me? Riot shields and dirt bikes, you feel me? Cocking them bitches out.
Man, that's back when we had the Call of Duty scene on lock. Microsoft was putting that bread out for that Call of Duty, bro.
Out to the audience,
We
we
was
call
getting everything
LMGs
first.
dirt bikes.
Oh
if you
yeah, of
ain't
course.
catch
They
that
niggas
reference.
like, huh?
Yeah.
It's just an inside joke. Yeah, we call LMGs dirt bikes. But I was saying that was back when like Microsoft was putting the money out for the early content on the Call of Duty too. Like we was getting everything early. We was laughing at PlayStation niggas.
Oh, y'all niggas gotta wait 3 months for
3
this?
months,
Pussy.
Y'all just getting those maps. We been on those, nigga. That's why they were fearing the crossplay then. We was like, why we can't play with PlayStation niggas? I think what was the game? Shadowrun. I'm like, how we can play against PC niggas on here, but we can't play against PlayStation niggas, yo. That's what we was heavy in the Call of Duty. That's what I think. Black Ops. You gotta give Black Ops some credit too. Black Ops when that came out, that had a pretty good heavy community too, yo.
Oh my God. To be honest, I think throughout like World at War and like the whole Black Ops series, I can actually say like that was like some of my best fondest Call of Duty memories.
Yeah, for sure.
Like even though like I put like Modern Warfare 2 as like my all-time like staple favorite, but like World at War has a special place in my heart. Like I can't get rid of that whole zombie series when it came to World at War and Black Ops and what they brought to the table.
Never that.
You feel me?
How you feel about the PlayStation review? Why I got you like the whole spectacle while we beating our chest.
I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed.
I knew that was coming. Cool.
But the only reason why I said that shit because like the Microsoft conference, you feel me, and I seen what the Xbox can do. My whole thing is with Sony, and I'll only just keep saying this shit until I see some games from Microsoft. It's still kind of disappointing that Microsoft like acquired 14 or 16 studios, and niggas still ain't seen no exclusives yet. You feel me? But yet Sony still have these motherfucking exclusives in the back burner, just in a tuck, just ready to throw at a nigga.
Yeah. I think I touched
So-
that on that in the video. Like
Yeah,
I was
on
saying,
the
they
on the
need more
last
games.
one.
And look, they
Yeah,
even
on the
said
la-
Microsoft just released a statement saying that the Series X wasn't releasing with no games. Like every game that.
So what's the purpose of me even grabbing that shit at this moment?
Exactly.
You
Why
feel
am I
me? I'm gonna just stick back and just fall back until I see some new titles.
I
or some new E
say
EP.
it's a disappointment for both because I was listening to the Sony ponies and they was pretty disappointed in the conference. They was saying it was boring and all that other shit. But I was like, what do you expect? Like they're not gonna roll out the big shit. They kind of trying to wait for an audience or something like that. Even in the conference though, like the fact that they don't have 12 teraflops, they knew it was gonna be a problem. Like even in the conference, he kind of said it like salty. Because right after that, I think they went to the SSD. Like, yeah, but our SSD is faster and da-da-da.
I'm still trying to wonder why like fucking Sony is still on SSD. You feel me? Like
Nah, solid state drive, that's the way to go. Like Microsoft got a
You
solid
think?
state drive. For sure. Definitely. For sure, Tone.
See, I'm not really into specs like that, so that's probably like one
Oh,
critique
yeah.
that I probably had to misjudge and shit like
But like
that.
that's the thing. The teraflops ain't really gonna make a difference. Like their faster SSD, I'm gonna inform you. Like the faster SSD is gonna be great because that means their games can sit there and they can load mad quicker. Now,
Okay.
But listen, it's all gonna be about the developers and what games. Like it doesn't matter what you have. It's all about how the developers utilize it. You can have as much power as you want, but they need to have ways to flip shit around and do all this other stuff. So if you pay attention to the smaller specs and stuff where they tell you how much of the machining power is going to be for games and how much is going to be for the menus and stuff and how much is going to be for load times. All that stuff has to break down. Watch the breakdowns on how it does. Go to like Digital Foundry and listen to what they say and stuff like that. I'm not super on it, but it'll be pretty equal, yo.
Oh, okay.
It'll be about the features, and Microsoft, they come with features in our press conference. Like right now, I say Microsoft is ahead for sure. Niggas is upset with Sony. Like, I believe they're upset with Sony.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then even with the backwards compatibility thing, they saying like you might not be able to play certain titles at launch and stuff like that. Like it's gonna be pretty funny to see how it happens and everything. Like it's gonna be interesting. Microsoft, I think they said that theirs is coming out Thanksgiving. Like they ain't even waiting for Christmas and shit.
See, that's why I'm just urging niggas just to take their time, bro.
Take your time.
Like I took my time getting my
adopter.
Xbox One. You feel me?
I did not.
Waited the 6 months.
I did not. I can tell you right now, my Xbox day one is sitting under my coffee table because it does not work. My original Scorpion Xbox One X, the new one, it broke on me. I still have a One X.
I'm on my day one right now.
You see what
my
I'm saying?
other one's downstairs. You feel me?
Yeah. So like being an early console adopter, sometimes that shit can kick you in the ass. Like I ain't gonna sugarcoat it for you. I mean, yeah, it comes to like, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get on a little rant right now. So you telling me I'm throwing my money out there for a console? I'm basically the tester. I'm the tester. I'm throwing my money out there, man. I trust you. I fuck with the company, blah, blah, blah. And I don't get no extras. I don't get no free games or nothing. I get a fucking extra DLC picture pack and like you look like
Killer Instinct.
A 15-day trial of Game Pass. Like what the fuck? And then the ones that come out a little later. My bad. And then the ones that come out a little later, they come in with the Minecraft skins and special controllers and shit. And I'm like, damn, I already got one now. And an extra terabyte of storage and stuff like that. It's kind of like you get shot in the foot for early adopting. Like, cool, we get a extra cool controller. Ooh, it says Scorpion. like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's it. And both of my shits is broke, my nigga.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna get too deep into that because like I said, I've had many consoles in my life, and the Xbox kind of stuck out. Like, so I fucks with Xbox to a different degree. So I expect better things from Microsoft. I had a Zune. I didn't go to iPods. You know what I mean? I was home team.
Same. You talking to the right nigga, yo. I had a Zune too. You feel me?
I grew up on a PC, really. Like I used to, my real cool gaming experiences was through a PC. I know I talked to you and Aaron about that shit back when we used to mod Vice City and shit like that. Like that shit was lit. It was a whole different world when niggas got to the PC and shit like that. And I was hoping, and then when the 360 came out, it was kind of like they adopted that thing, and it was a different community. Like when they brought the party chat, you could just sit in the party chat and bullshit. Like you know what I mean?
Pretty much.
It was like we was in a party full to capacity, niggas trying to get into the party because we in there fucking just cracking jokes and having a good time.
See, I try to argue that shit to PlayStation niggas all the time. Like, yo, we was ahead of the curve.
Yeah, they
was
didn't
ahead
get
of the
that
curve when it came
experience,
to
bro.
community base wise, yo.
Yeah, they didn't get that experience. That shit I got on PS3. That shit felt like I was on a PC. It was just like, okay, how do I make friends on here?
It was PC light.
Yeah, it was like you almost needed an outside chat source where you could just house a party unless you plan on a game. And then it's like, damn, I kind of want to play this game, but I have to be on this game to talk to this nigga. I'm like, that's crazy. But you know what I mean? Their subscription shit was free. That's what you get when it's free.
Yeah.
You ain't getting no extra additives. I was telling people, and the cool thing about it was like Microsoft, they kind of gave you a month free to try it out. That was like the testers. That was the crack. Once you got on there, you this shit is lit. Nah, I like this shit.
Oh yeah, let me pay this 3 months real quick.
You feel me? Nah. When we was kids, we used to account hop all types of shit. We was broke.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I remember the account hopping, yo.
But shit, I don't know. I'm an 11-day vet on my shit, yo. Like,
I know. I hate that shit, bro.
I can't actually say that, yo. Like,
that
I'm
shit,
an 11
bro. That shit look
vet,
nice
yo.
up there, yo. I'm like, oh my god, I'm mad. My shit got to
I can't wait to see what that 15 and that 20 look like in the
Bruh,
future. You feel
I would
me?
have
Like,
almost 100,000 gamer score if I still had my same account, yo. Like, I'm so bad niggas booked niggas back in the day.
I feel you.
Niggas
I
accounts
feel you,
got
bro.
suspended. How you dodge that indictment, my nigga?
I never
Speaking
took
about
part.
it. Okay.
I never took
Kept
part.
your nose
You feel
clean.
me?
Kept your nose clean.
See, my whole thing was I was like, yo, the whole block is hot. You
Yeah,
feel me?
you right.
Everybody is doing this shit, yo, and
Shit
I'm
did get
like,
lit. Shit did get lit.
yeah, you feel me? I was just like, yeah, I can't do this shit. As
We
soon as
was
I
getting
hop on,
ridiculous,
then the
yo.
car gonna get shut
Yeah,
down.
we was getting super ridiculous.
The
Like we
next
was
thing I know, the
downloading everything.
following week after y'all asked me, everybody went off. Like I remember being in a party with like motherfucking Kwame, motherfucking Chevy, and everybody. And next thing I know, niggas just started disappearing out the party chat, my nigga. Like that's when shit got real. I
Niggas
was like,
got
oh, what
Rico'd,
the
yo.
fuck, nigga? What?
Niggas got Rico. Oh man, good times in gaming, bro. Good times. Like, I wish certain people were around, yo. Like, just that shit deserves a documentary, yo. That shit was
It
so
does, yo.
funny, yo. If we
Our
make
early
it big, yo,
escapades, yo.
we go document that shit. Like that shit would be so fucking hilarious. Oh man. Speaking of funny shit, you want to get into the 40 cal battle rap shit? Like this guy,
Um,
I ain't gonna lie, he's selling fights, yo. 40 cal definitely selling fights right now.
oh, go ahead and
Him
kick the
and
news. Go ahead
Calico
and kick
got
the
something
news.
coming up. I don't know if you've seen the whole battle with him and Ill Will. He came in and
Mm-mm.
niggas is saying Ill Will was playing with him. And he kind of is a perception that he might have won or Ill Will might have 30'd him. It's back and forth, but Ill Will didn't destroy him, and he looked good.
Okay.
He looked good in the ring. So he just beating on his chest right now. It's a video he got right now. He in a big fur and I ate or some shit. He talking this shit. JR right in the back with a red fur on. And that shit that shit just mad funny. When you get a chance, look at that shit. But he
I
talking to battle
definitely
rappers. He
will.
laughing at them talking about, yo, don't call my name. We different and all this other shit. He talking to
What?
John and Calico, and that niggas is jumping out there, and he just it's exciting, yo. The battle was pretty good too. I ain't gonna lie. Ill Will had some. Ill Will was talking some shit in there, boy. But 40 was talking some shit too, and it looked good. And he was real excited at the end of the battle, man. I can't wait for his next one. Like he really I feel like he gonna be a nigga in the culture now, yo. Like he looked
Mm.
good. Like he looked really good. When you get a chance, RBE and a shout out to RBE, man. Like I don't know what's going on. Smack kind of dropped the ball. We gonna talk about it. I feel in amongst the fans. I don't know. It's kind of shaky. Not shaky, but RBE looking good right now. They bringing some great battles. Like I think Twerk and Sharon, niggas is saying that's a great battle too. I haven't had a chance to see it. I don't know where I can find it at, but I'm gonna go check it out when I get a chance, man. Like you should definitely check out the 40 versus Ill Will tone. Like it's a great battle, and look at all the shenanigans right now because the shit is hilarious, yo. Like
I'm
this
gonna
shit is
definitely
hilarious,
peep.
yo. He called
Everybody,
this nigga
excuse my
40
dog.
Calico, yo. This nigga Calico said, hey, man, niggas is trying to steal my name and all stuff. And she's like, you stupid nigga. He's like, I'm 40 Cal. Like, do you not realize I was rapping with Dipset back in the day? Like, you know who I am? Like, do you know who I am? Like, I was already 40 Cal. Now you 40 Calico. like he's talking this shit, yo. He went to the he went to the Harlem hospital to ask where they giving beds out, yo.
Oh shit.
Like he went to the and listen. He and in fact, Loaded Lux, the great beloved, he was not lying. Harlem Hospital, man, they give out free beds to people. like he doing research on the bars, yo. Like he like yo, he good for he good for the culture, yo. He making it look good, yo.
I definitely gotta check it out now, for real.
Definitely,
Especially
man.
because like back in the day, he was always like somebody that got me hyped on the Dipset shit. You feel me? For some fucking reason, don't get me wrong. Like Jim Jones and Jewels is like my favorites, all time favorites out of Dipset and shit. But it's just like how Rel and 40 just hold like a special place in my heart just because you never really heard them niggas that much. You feel me?
Right.
And then once them niggas came out, it was just always either the funniest buzz or it was just like the hardest shit. You just like, yo, what the fuck? You feel me?
For sure.
So I definitely gotta check that shit out. Oh yeah, shouts out to JR Writer too, you feel me? JR Writer definitely put shit down. He held Maryland down for real.
Yeah, I
Back when he
fucks
was
with
on
Ryder.
that shit.
Yeah, but getting into the Dipset thing, man, like
I mean, one sec.
we was gonna go into our Dipset shit, but I think that whole Dipset era was a good staple in music. Like I don't think we appreciate that era enough with the Jim Jones and Jewels. I think Lil Wayne, Skull Gang, all of that shit. That shit was a whole era in hip hop and like a moment, man. Like I appreciate that era in hip hop. Wayne and Jewels was unstoppable at one point, if you remember.
Oh my God, nigga, what? That I can't feel my face era?
That shit was exciting, man. Like, but the
Nigga,
whole
what?
era, yo. Even when the game, Lil Wayne, Jewels, Jim Jones, all of them niggas. That little moment in hip hop. You remember that?
I gonna lie, that's when like to be honest, like that's when like that was I wanna say our golden era. If niggas that was born in the 80s and shit like that could claim the 90s as their golden era of hip hop, that was our golden era. If so, if I could speak, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because we literally grew up on like some of the hardest niggas that's in the industry now, and you feel me?
Hell yeah. And we got a little bit of that Juicy J 3 6 Mafia, all types of shit. Gucci, man.
Nigga, what?
Niggas grew up
I
with
remember
like just
listening to Three
greatness.
Six back in like 2001, my nigga. Like,
I remember going to school, fucking quoting Slob on my knob lyrics and getting
no,
yelled at by
nigga,
my
what?
teacher and shit. My
Teachers,
teacher's like,
nigga,
"What are you talking? What? Get out!" Oh man,
shit.
that was a crazy. Like they like niggas was under mind control. Like you remember when niggas started wearing they bandanas like jewels to the side?
Oh my God.
Niggas was
He said a
everybody
whole
was
trend.
in gangs. I
Yo,
was
when
talking to my
niggas
mans
started
about that.
constantly wearing pink.
Yeah, that too. The niggas, and Kanye too, man. Like just to get into our hip
Hmm.
hop segment, Kanye too. Niggas started wearing lows, the pink lows and the khakis and Air Forces. All types of shit came out that era, yo.
Kanye took that shit to another level with the two lows though. Like,
I think he was trolling. I think he even said he was trolling that day, and niggas just went with it. Like some niggas did it too.
mm,
We had some dirty shit too, like not dirty shit, but we had some weird shit when niggas was getting they shape up outlined and stuff. Like I don't like that.
oh
I
yeah,
don't know what
it
was
was a
that
couple
about.
questionable shits. Like it, but I feel like those was the niggas that had to pay the way for some of the weird shit that's going on nowadays.
What do you mean by weird shit?
I wouldn't let me not say weird shit. I just say different shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We don't want to
You
discourage
feel, you
niggas.
feel me? Yeah, I don't want to discourage niggas. It's just different. I'm from a different era. You feel me?
Yeah,
So this shit is
niggas
just
just gotta
different to
respect
me.
niggas' errors. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Hmm.
we can always find questionable choices. Like even the '70s niggas when niggas was wearing tight jeans and skirts and shit, but they don't want to talk about that. And them same niggas, oh you look crazy. Like nah, y'all niggas used to do this. Like
Y'all niggas
stop it.
used to wear tight ass belt bottoms, my
Nigga
nigga.
come out the house with a see-through netted shirt and a Jerry curl. So like, what do you like? Just come stop it.
All hugged up with his bros and shit. Talking
But
about we was styling.
right, and then want to talk about us, our era when we wearing baggy clothes and niggas is hiding swords and sawed-off shotguns in their pants. That's why niggas was wearing baggy clothes. Niggas had all types of shit in them
Hmm.
baggy clothes. Nigga, we was stealing shit,
Hmm.
all types of shit. You look ridiculous with that non-X t-shirt on. I don't care. Fuck you. They had that little Slim Shady era. That's when all the white boys was banding together with the black kids. We was terrorists back in the
Oh my
day, man.
god, nigga, what?
Niggas
When
riding
you
bikes
had a
through the
white boy
hood.
in a clique and it was
Yeah.
about that shit, yo, you knew you was getting away with some shit, yo.
That was the only downside to riding those bikes, man. You riding in the rain, your whole white tee fucked up because the bike, the water will splash up on the back of your bike.
That's why
On
I
your white
learned,
tee.
yo, the black t-shirt will always be my best friend, yo.
Nah, you was a killer if you was in a black tee, yo. Like
A black
you was
t-shirt,
not a
yo,
friendly nigga
in
with
the
a black tee,
summertime
yo.
in like
Yeah,
100-degree
yeah,
weather.
yo. I fainted in a
Man,
black tee in the summer
black
one
t-shirt was
time.
my best friend, yo. Real shit. No sweat stains, no sweat marks or nothing, yo. Like, niggas couldn't tell me nothing,
Nah,
bro.
I was walking down Green Mountain, passed out one day. Like I never wear a black tee out like that again. Like not in the summer. Like not when it's real hot. I was walking. I
Man,
woke up in the bed, yo. My mom was
a
like, "You fainted?"
gray t-shirt would be a compromise. And the only
Yeah,
reason I hate wearing gray because, like, sweat marks
yeah.
on
Sweat
grays will
stains.
be
Yeah, sweat stains is ridiculous.
unforgivable.
Yep, sweat stains is ridiculous. I'm glad we graduated just wearing what we want, the little Nike tracksuits, whatever you want, yo. Like you don't gotta
Hmm.
dress like that. But in middle school, you ain't have a white tee, you look crazy.
See, but I ain't gonna lie, I became like, I guess I was weird in the sense because, like, I don't know, California just always had like a certain appeal to me. Like,
So you was
for
on the
like,
Dickies.
nah, I wasn't that hard. You feel me? I just,
You doing the
I just
Dickies?
say like I had the flannels for real, like during the summer
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
spring
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You feel me? I
When I
had like
grew up a little bit, I
the
started doing
sweaters
the
on and
flannels.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
When niggas got a little, that's why I appreciate Kanye. He brought that whole stylish era into it. When niggas could do the sweaters with the flannels and all that type of shit. Niggas could get fly.
See, I was just looking off of that shit from like early Nipsey,
I'm
early
saying,
TDE
yeah,
shit,
for
and
sure,
like
for sure.
John Kennedy. You
It's a
feel me?
different era. I'm talking about for me when I was in more like the 8th grade and shit like that. It was
Mm,
more like we had to, not had to, but you was more. It was more of a like white tee with a flight jacket. You mean Crown Vicks, like some real hood shit. But when we got to like
mm-hmm.
8th grade and shit, niggas was wearing polos and niggas started dressing it up and shit like that. And I wasn't really looking at Cali for me. I'm just speaking about me. And for me, it was like, these niggas had to rock that. So, like, when we got to high school and shit, niggas got more flamboyant with their dressing and not flamboyant, but niggas was wearing, like, Hollister and white people shit. So it was like, all right, you can do whatever you want now.
Yeah, that's when I guess I got that freedom in high school.
Yeah, because, like, niggas started
Started
doing the
learning about
tie-dye with
Hollister,
the Vans and
Abercrombie,
all
and shit
types
like
of
that.
shit. Yeah, niggas started to do what they want. But in middle school, you came to school with a polo on, niggas might knock your head off. You got a uniform on, nigga? Not saying you had to, it didn't have to. Like, just certain middle schools. I mean, of course, when I got to better middle schools and shit, you could do your thing. But certain middle schools,
Nigga,
nah.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to die every day going into Winston, yo. I
Nigga.
was a Winston winner, you feel me? Niggas had the motherfucking wear fucking what was it? It was the motherfucking you could wear a polo regardless, you feel me? But like the thing is you had to wear them bitches tucked in, yo.
Oh,
And
man.
like that shit used to kill me every day, yo. I hated that shit, yo. Just tucking
Y'all
your
ain't
shit
had
in,
that,
yo.
a chance to express your stylish freedom. Like, in my middle school, we had uniform code, but nobody wore them. Like, nobody wore their uniforms, even though we were supposed
See,
to.
I was so blown like after high school when I found out niggas had uniforms. I was like,
We
what?
did have uniforms in high school.
Yeah, yo.
We getting personal now. we ain't gonna personalize it too much for listeners.
Hmm.
But getting back into the Dipset conversation, I do want to touch on the high school shit. That's funny. We did have uniforms, yo. Nobody wore them. And look, but that can tie back into the whole Dipset gang shit. I feel like in high school, Dipset was really moving because niggas was wearing their bandanas like Jewels to tie it
Oh my
back
God,
in.
like see, I didn't know if I wanted to touch on that. The gang culture
Yeah,
really was like
yeah.
heavy. It
It
was like
was.
heavy during that time. You
Yeah,
feel
because
me?
you had Lil Wayne of Blood, the game of Blood, Jewels. I forgot what Jewels was. I won't say that. You had Jimmy. You had fucking
Yeah.
all types of rappers.
All them
Nipsey. You
niggas,
had all
yeah.
types of, like, L.A. culture was coming in super heavy. Not saying Snoop and all them niggas wasn't already there, but they was more
But you
penetrating.
had Game and shit.
Yeah,
Game was
yeah,
pushing
yeah,
that shit at the
exactly.
forefront. You had Jeezy banging the CTE shit.
All types of shit. I know in
It
eighth
was a
grade,
lot.
like, it was just gangs, like just
Yeah.
gangs.
Gangs.
They put
It was
my
like as
whole
soon as I got into middle school, it was a whole different world. You feel me? I was
Yeah.
just like, wait, what?
and everybody was banging that Dipset music and just getting hyped. That shit was fun. Just seeing it, like the evolution of it, man. Like, man, amazing, amazing. I'll
Yeah,
say
just
that.
to see how far niggas came for real.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Just looking back at it from a whole era. Have you had a chance to hear Jimmy's album?
Nah, not into its full entirety. Only heard like certain singles.
Which album have you? I think did he drop a new one at the El Capo or whatever?
I
Is it?
believe so.
I haven't heard the new one. And if he dropped a new one,
I don't know, but I definitely heard the
Capo?
Jewel speculation
about him dissing
when it came.
Cam.
Yeah, I definitely
What you
heard
think?
that.
Do you feel like it's a diss, or do you think he just was in the studio cooking some bars and just threw it out and niggas like it kind of sound like
If
he
it
talking to
is a
Cam?
diss, it's probably old, but at the same time, I don't know. You feel
If
me?
it is
Like,
old, but he still put it out though, like, you know what I mean?
he probably
Like,
still got some type of feeling.
that's what I'm
towards
saying.
it.
Or do you feel it? Well, let's not do that. It could be just some shit where he felt like he was rapping hard and he ain't really say.
But maybe
no
niggas
names.
is just looking too deep into
Yeah,
it.
you know what I mean? He could be talking to the industry or some shit, or feeling like he, you know what I mean, getting his shit off his chest, how he just felt
Mhm.
about everything. He might not necessarily be talking about one person. I don't know. More will unfold. Just stay tuned. I'll say that. Like,
Yeah.
we'll see. Like, if it is a diss, you know more is coming. If Cam say something back, is it a diss?
Depending on how Cam address it.
If a Cam address it as a diss, is it a diss?
Like I say, it would depend on how Cam address it, yo. Cam got a certain way, yo. You never know how Cam
you
gonna
right. He
talk
might
to a
diss a
nigga.
nigga and not diss a nigga at the same time.
You feel me? It's
Had
all
you else
love
like, did this
at the
nigga
end
diss
of a
me?
diss.
Like, did he?
You gotta call all the old niggas and Dipset like, hey yo, this nigga diss me.
Did you get the
I
chance
don't
to
know,
hear this?
beloved.
You gotta talk to Cam, yo. That's all it is a conversation on the phone. Some niggas just call each other. I'm sure. Hey, what's up, my nigga? What's going on? I ain't like what you said about this. I ain't like what you said about that. Oh, that's why I said this. Oh, really? Damn, I didn't know you felt that way. Yeah, I felt that way.
And then
nigga.
somewhere in the line, Mace gonna come out on Twitter.
Chill, yo. Don't do that. Don't do that, yo. Why would Mace have anything to do with this, yo? like, why would Mace have anything to do with this, yo? Where would Mace come from, yo?
I don't know, yo. It's all Harlem, yo.
I would hate to see Mace. Like then I would be like, all right, Mace.
Get
Now you
thrown in
just
the
trying to get
crossfire.
relevant. Yeah,
Yo.
like all right, Mace. Now you doing too much, yo. All right, you came out for the Diddy shit.
It's funny how niggas diss each other and come together as brothers.
Or then I just look at it like, all right, if he do that, I'll be like, all right, this nigga just want some love too, yo. This nigga can't respond, never sucker or some shit like that. Like,
Suck my dick, pussy.
I hope not. Jesus Christ. I think Mace is way past that.
It's like, nah, shouts out to me.
Yeah,
yo.
for sure. I was about to say, funny enough, this nigga Mace just dropped a diss and Cam ain't say nothing back. Like, I don't know if you remember that Mace diss that just dropped, I think in 2017 or some shit. Like, Mace was.
Oh, nah, I remember.
I was about to say Mace was talking that shit.
With,
he did?
Cam responded with,
You got to send me that link. I ain't hear the response.
I got you.
I'm like, oh,
It's
damn.
the audio a little fuzzy. Though,
nah, don't give me the fuzzy
he
audio
came
over
in-
some bull. Nah, put that shit out.
I hope it's remastered now since it's 2020. You feel me?
Nah,
But like,
put that shit out. I need more to this beef. I need to know what's going on with these niggas. This nigga Mace revealed some shit in that shit. He was talking like, I think that's why I was like, oh, this nigga Cam might not respond to that shit. Sound like he talking about some whole other. He might get some indictment charges rolling up. Like the shit he talking about, it seemed like he about to spill the beans on. But do you like if this? I was watching this nigga Mace interview, and he was kind of talking about how like he felt like just he been sitting there quiet, he on a whole nother path, and this nigga Cam keep trying to bully this nigga. He said as a man he feel like he had to say something. He just felt like enough was enough. Like you sitting here and y'all niggas only heard one side of a story, and this nigga just painting this whole picture of this story, and it's like, man, there's a whole nother side of this story. Do you really think it's
that's
more?
Why you got,
do you really think they beefing over the video shit?
Side.
Or whatever, like, oh man, you ain't gonna do this video for me. You think that's really what this whole thing started over?
I think that's one side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's the whole thing that started the whole full entirety. That's like with Mason Diddy, you feel me? It's not just like this nigga signing his life over to Diddy for 20 racks, you feel me? It's not just that. Like it's more to that, you feel me? Yeah. I think like niggas just pick certain things to just touch on inside the public eye and shit like that. That's why it's taking so long for shit to get reconciled and shit like that. You feel me?
I think and plus with them, I feel like it's way more than that. Like you gotta look at you dividing what records made and all this other stuff, but also if you weren't like not because I feel like you should be able to have the wiggle room to get out of a contract and stuff like that. But it is up to you to do your due diligence to try to navigate a contract, and that goes back to our other episode. We were talking about the whole Meg Thee Stallion thing, where you kind of need to know. Not saying for Mace, just another wherewithal if you are getting into something to know what you signing and know what you getting into. Like the same thing can happen with you and Mace, where it's like you didn't read your contract or whatever like that. If you take money up front, usually the money up front is what you lose in the back end. That's simplified. Usually, the bigger the number you take up front, the more you losing in the back end. Remember that.
And to be honest, looking at how Meg is moving, touching back on her for real, just seeing how she's moving, how she's talking is pretty crazy, yo.
For somebody who hasn't delivered anything to that contract, you mean by like that?
You feel me? Like I don't even know her project that she recently just dropped is considered an album.
It's not because she didn't have enough songs in it, or it wasn't long enough. That's what it was. It didn't.
You feel me? So it was just an EP. So like,
I
that's
think
what I'm
it needs
saying. Like
to
for
qualify.
her to
I think it needs to be
the way she is. I think she better count her blessings.
But
just pay whatever the fuck she got to pay before that shit later on bite her in the ass, yo.
You think she should try to fulfill the contract and then try to negotiate?
Yo, to be honest, yo, Meg got the trajectory to get that.
Yeah, so she got enough power.
She
has enough power. Yo. It all depends about like how niggas want to. Like,
she can probably take the next Nicki throne.
Yeah, it all depends on her. We'll say that. Like it all depends on her. Shit.
And to be honest, just bitching out these 3 albums in the next 3 years, be easy. To be honest, niggas, yo, Future back in the day, yo, Future used to drop like 4 or 5 mixtapes a motherfucking. Yeah, you feel me? Gucci used to drop motherfucking 8 mixtapes a motherfucking year. You feel me? It was one time Gucci dropped like 5 fucking projects in the span of 3 months. It's hard to make
music that don't sound the same though. Like I used to make music, yo. Like, it's hard to like try to, cause you get stuck into like, damn, I already made a song.
But that's where experimentation comes from. Yo. Like, but you niggas gotta stop.
With the experimentation comes criticism and stuff too. Don't forget that.
Of course. I mean, but shit, if you just try and bitch these albums out, you feel me? Like.
I was trying to touch on that. Like the crazy shit about it is the EP or whatever she just dropped, I think she needed 46 minutes or 50 minutes for it to qualify as an album, and she came in at 46 or something like that. She could have just dropped like an interlude on there and then got it to be an album, and that could have been one step
Mm-hmm.
toward the contract.
An intro, an interlude, and
Something.
then a out. You feel
And
me?
she could have got out of there. Not got out of there, but she's like, boom, that's one album. I think she only got to fulfill what, 3 albums?
I think that's how Tory Lane skated. You feel me?
Tory Lanez got out of his deal.
I mean, when it came to his album and shit like that, I mean, it was a short project, but like his intros and his interludes and shit like that, like was all considered like one whole thing. You feel
Oh
me?
man, you're right. And on that note, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode. We appreciate you guys. If you listen to this on YouTube, don't forget to comment down below. Tell us what you're smoking and how your week went. I'm a little tongue tied. We appreciate you here at the Two Ninja Kickback. Tone, go ahead and give us a closing monologue.
Shout out to this nigga 6ix9ine, you feel me, getting sued by motherfucking Fashion Nova, you feel me? I think that shit's kind of hilarious, even though the niggas locked up. I wanna like look at how this nigga's gonna skate through this shit, you feel me?
We'll
But also
see.
that follow me on Clutch, my niggas. I'm
There
back
you
on
go.
Clutch,
Talk
you feel
that
me?
talk.
At Yo
Hell
Tone,
yeah.
my nigga, you feel me?
My
So
bad.
niggas want
I'm
them
stepping on your
hands.
shit. Say it again.
Oh, I'm just saying on Clutch, you feel me? You can follow me at Yo Tone, you feel me? Niggas with the hands in any type of fucking game. Long as I got it, my nigga. What's up, my nigga? I holla at you niggas.
I'm gonna add that to the description for his clutch and everything. We out. Word to the net. We love y'all. Peace and love.